Hi, I'm Carolina, and this is my son, Vorian, 8-year-old son, Vorian, and we're gonna do some yoga together. Normally at this time on Sunday evenings, I'm teaching my book club, but it's summer, and sometimes nobody shows up for book club yoga because everybody's doing other things. So I did have a request during the week for some poses to help with diastasis recti. If you don't know what that is, it's when somebody has been pregnant and their six-pack abs have sort of separated, which is a natural thing that happens when you have a baby inside of you. And um, they don't always go back all of the way for a variety of reasons, ranging from having more loose connective tissue to just being in shapes that stressed them out a certain way during pregnancy, so on and so forth. So there's lots of reasons, and you can work them back into better positioning. Normally it involves working your TVA, your transverse abdominis, which is deeper seated tissue. So before we even get started on that, one other thing, lots of people think about doing crunches, they think about doing core work that does specifically address six-pack abs. And what we're going to do is like the most foundational core work, but because it is so foundational, it's good to come back to no matter what level you're at, one. Number two, it is slow core. It is impossible to turn on your transverse abdominis purposefully through fast movement because the type of muscle tissue that it is slow twitch fiber. It will not respond to fast jerky movements. It will get turned on secondarily or primarily sort of as a stabilizer, but if you're not doing it intentionally, there's a really good chance that you're not doing it enough to make a difference. And that's what we want to do. We want to make a difference about how much it's turning on so that you're developing an awareness of when it's turning on, how to turn it on, the level to which to turn it on, which is, by the way, a moving target. You can always turn your core muscles on more. So we're going to go ahead and get started by laying on our backs. And we're going to take a couple of deep breaths together. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. You're just taking nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Let your big bones settle onto the ground. By big bones, I mean we're looking at your hips and your shoulders. You want to feel them connecting down onto the ground, like gravity's pulling on them. Can you feel that, Vorian? Just want this part to relax. So see how it's up like that on you? You want it to be down into the ground. So he's pulling down back here. Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now I want you to take a big breath in and then we're gonna count out. I'll count out. Inhale. And then I want you to slow your exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take one hand, take your hand, and you're going to slide it in the space under your low back. So that's right up in here, Vorian. And I'll do it for you with my foot. Now you can lay down. Breathe normal now. Breathe normal. All right. I'm going to slide my foot under. No, don't move. You're good. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm sliding my foot underneath his low back, and he's got the right amount of space there. So he's good. I've got my hand underneath my low back, right? You can see I can put a little bit of my hand there. I could make it more and stick my whole arm under. That is too much, but it's normal to have a little space under your low back.
It's also not normal, normal as in walking around every day normal, to have no space at all. So you want a little space, maybe part of a hand's width. Up to you because it's gonna be your frame, you'll know. Okay, so Florian, it's time to lift our legs up. We're gonna be for about 3 big breaths with our legs up. Ready? Press on your legs. Breathe in. Focus on your exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale. Focus on your exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. Focus on your exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Windshield wiper your knees a little side to side. Okay, so Vorian, did you feel your abs turn on when you did that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So did I. But I also know through experience that I can do that more intensely. So what we're gonna do now, Vorian, is, hold on, I'm gonna come up and help you find the shape.
Sorry, I'm thinking my head.
Good. Pick up your knees. Or actually, yeah, pull your knees into your chest. All right, and feel how your back goes round here and it's pressing down and I can't stick my hand under there. That's what I want you to do on purpose, but relax a little bit. And when you relax, see how I can stick my hand under there? Push your belly button down so I can't screw tailbone up. Like you're gonna pull your knees into your chest so that I can't stick my hand. Try to squish my hand. There, that. Don't change that. Just press on your knees and hold and focus on your exhales, being really deep. So what
Can
I,
you put the block there?
not this time, next time.
3 breaths. You want to inhale, and on your exhale, you're gonna tuck your tailbone underneath you. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax your low back. Take a breath in. On your exhale, tuck your tailbone underneath you. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, relax your low back to neutral. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, press and resist and hold. Focus on your exhale. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dead bug, but with some specific emphasis on your low back position and your breath, okay? Following that exhale to its very deepest point is key. So Vorian, now the next thing I want to show you, and I'll show you first, all right, is I'm gonna tuck my tailbone under, and then on my exhale, I'm trying to do an alien stomach where I tuck it in on purpose. So this is a great position to get used to that deep, 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 deep exhale. So we're not even gonna pick our legs up this time. We're just gonna sit here. You're gonna put your feet down and knees up though, Vorian. Feet down, knees up. On the ground. Feet on the ground. Okay? And then you're gonna keep your hips on the ground. You're gonna tuck your tailbone underneath you like I showed you how to do. You're gonna take a big breath in. And then you're just gonna exhale, 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 and suck your belly in, like you're trying to make it go up and inside your rib cage on purpose. Keep a little bit of tightness as you inhale, 20% let's say. Breathe into your ribs, your side ribs, your back, and your belly. And then on your exhale, really exhale. Yep, suck it in like that. Now, let's do one more just to
I
get,
can feel my ab.
perfect. Let's do one more just to get the pattern of it, and then we're gonna do that in your dead bug while you're pressing on your knees, okay? Take a breath in. Now exhale, exhale, exhale. With your tailbone tucked underneath you, hollow it out all the way, suck it in. Squeeze. Yeah, it hurts in a good way, and relax. Okay, now we're gonna do that in dead bug. So go ahead and lift your legs up, Vorian. Keep your tailbone tucked underneath you on purpose. Take a normal breath in. And then exhale, 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 and at the very end, suck it in on purpose.
It's giving me a headache.
Doing 3 of these. If you need to rest, just stay there quietly until I'm done, Vorian. Exhale, 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 and suck it in at the end.
Okay.
One more. Tuck your tailbone. Press on your legs, resist. Keep exhaling until you suck it in at the very end. And then relax. Hug your knees into your chest. As tight as you can. Vorian, you can go ahead and do that too.
Oh, this is different. What is this?
Double wind relieving pose.
What's wondering? What's that mean?
It helps massage out your tummy and your organs and
I keep
your.
tipping over to the side.
Okay, so the other one that I like, it's more advanced because you're gonna go from this supine position into the prone position. Well, first of all, if you wanted to, you could stick a block between your legs to pull your inner thighs into that dead bug sequence. I think that is, for tonight, that's more than we need. So I'm actually not gonna do that. But Vorian, come on up with me.
I don't want to have your cord in the middle thing.
Excuse me. Don't get off topic, okay?
Yeah, it's just there. That's what got me. I have my initials only.
No, that's my initials. All right, so now, Vorian, I need your head to point that way. I need your head to point that way. I need you to get on your hands and your knees like I am, but point your head toward the computer screen. There we go. All right, and what we're gonna do is I want you to walk your knees back some. And I want you to come on down to your forearms. So you're in like a forearm plank, your belly's up. See, it's hard. Go ahead and relax down for a second. We'll relax into Sphinx pose for a second. So this is Sphinx pose. Your shoulders are open, your ears more in. Try to press into your elbows and get your neck longer. Like that. Okay? So what we're about to do is like stay in this basic Sphinx shape where our legs are supporting us and our elbows are supporting us. But instead of being
These
in...
can be touched. I mean, your toes can be pointed.
Toes are pointed, that's correct. Instead of being in this long back bend shape that we're in, we're gonna come up into a very long turtle back. Now before we do that, let me explain to them some of the things that tend to go wrong for people. So come back down into your back bend for a minute. So watch in the mirror, watch in the computer what happens for people, okay? Is they come up and then their butt goes back a little bit and that's still work. But the issue that is central here is it shifts some of the engagement into like the hip flexors, and it makes it more difficult to get that same kind of deep exhaled hollowed outness that you did on your back. So if you are having trouble finding that deep exhale with the deep hollowing out in this position, chances are you need to backtrack and do more dead bug work. Okay, so when we come up,
see where Steve just came up and said,
we're gonna go up now. Your knees are gonna stay on the ground. Your elbows are gonna stay on the ground. You're gonna look straight down in between your elbows. Take a big breath in, and then on your exhale, you will lift up, and you will not just let your belly hang down. You will inhale, inhale, then you will exhale, exhale, exhale. Tuck your tailbone even more than you think, and hollow out even more than you think.
That's hard.
Breathe in, and then you'll do it again. Keep pressing down through your elbows and lifting up through your chest. Keep elongating the shape by scooping your tailbone down. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Tuck it in, suck it up and in.
Like this, Mom?
Nope, because you're on your toes. Drop down, relax. I'm gonna watch you do it now. And I'm gonna have you do it and I'm gonna have you turn to the side so that your legs are down here and your head is up there. No, turn the other way real quick for me. Feet toward me. Okay, good. Knees stay down. Okay, just lift your hips up. Yep, that's right. There. Now lift your belly button up. There. Now slide your shoulders over your wrists more. Nope. Nope. Belly button up. You're so cute. All right. Not quite, but I'm sure what you're doing is work, but stay where you are. Lift your belly button up and this way. Tuck, 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 tuck. No, belly button up. All right, try it again. You can't give up on me. All right, nope, you're sticking your butt up. I need you to scoop your tailbone down. Press up here. Nope, you're letting me press you down there. I want you to press me up to the ceiling, okay? All right, knees down. Lift up. That's perfect. That's perfect. Keep exhaling and lifting here. Lift, lift. All right, don't sit your hips too far back. That's good, Vorian. That's really good. That's a nice long curve. Go down, it's hard, rest. But I need you to focus on your exhales. And you need to have enough control at the end of your exhale. At the end of the exhale, it's not just, oh, I'm still kind of hanging, but I'm going to contract in on purpose. You're going to pull back past sort of your comfortable neutral place with your belly into that deeper collapsed exhale. In yoga, we call that Uddiyana Bandha. It is the lockage of your central diaphragm. You are actually doing Mahabandha in this particular instance. So what that means is you're not just, in order to get this middle one, you have to be squeezing your pelvic floor muscles also, right? This lift is not going to happen if there's not a lift underneath encouraging. So my bottom butt is squeezing. I want you to come up again. No, into the core shape. Elbows under you. Lift up into that nice rounded back. Do you feel your bottom butt working down here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that bottom butt squeeze. That bottom butt squeeze right down here. Actually, I want you to turn around and stick your feet toward the camera real quick for me. Still stay on the mat, just stick your feet back, and do the shape. Okay, you're wearing all black, so it's kind of hard. Nope, get into the shape. That's not, nope, knees down. That's the shape, but knees down. All right, so this is his gluteus maximus up here, side butt area down here. Squeeze your bottom butt. There, boom. Wedgie creating butt squeeze down in the bottom butt. That was very good, by the way. Thank you. That's it. That's how you're gonna turn on.
I can do it with one arm.
No, we're not showboating right now. Stop. Get in, sit and be chill. Because I'm almost done. We're almost done.
Oh.
You can't turn on the middle if that also is not turned on. And to further accentuate that lift of your middle abdominal space, you also kind of have to learn to do that with your throat. That's a whole other lesson, and you can definitely get by without having the throat turned on. But just so you know, for the deeper and deepest core activation, which may be required for you to correct diastasis recti further once you get going and get some momentum. We may need that deeper Jalandhara Bandha as well. Mula Bandha, root lock. Uddiyana Bandha is that middle lock in the abdomen. You've got your pelvic diaphragm, the breathing diaphragm, and this diaphragm up in your throat. All right, so that's basically what you gotta do. You could, those two poses, theoretically at least, get most people moving in the right direction, closing that gap with the diastasis recti, but it's also just a good way to become aware of your transverse abdominis and how to engage your core muscles. Generally speaking, slow is good. Unless you're working fast twitch for a very specific reason, then fast is good, but it's better to have that foundation of good TVA work before moving on, which is why I had him do this too, because as a beginner athlete, he certainly is not getting coaching on those things. Great coaching for what he's doing, but most coaches don't have a broader level of understanding of these things, or if they do, they're not expecting children his age certainly to be capable of picking it up. But that's not every coach, but that's most coaches, right? And specifically, sport-specific training, right, doesn't cover those things. So we're trying to get, so it's good for kids, good for moms who have had kids, and it's good for everybody to touch base back on some of the very important foundations of core work, okay? So we're gonna call it a day, go to bed, and see you guys in the den, or in person, or wherever I see you. Okay,
We got one. Was that all?
that's all. Sometimes short is good.